I'm Elroy Martinez Jr., and I play Damien in The Morning Before Halloween. What drew me to the script really was Miguel. He wanted me to be a part of the film, and I said, sure, I'll be a part of it because I like working with Miguel. He keeps putting out work, and to be able to not only just work on projects that I make of my own, but to be able to work on other people's projects, especially Miguel's, who I've been following his work and watching his stuff and always supporting him. I wanted to be there to be able to continue to support him and being, an actor in one of his films, because again, he's done stuff for me, and to be able to give back like that and just have someone to work with is an awesome feeling. So as far as the script is concerned, I've never done a Zoom type of recording where that's just what the script is about. Two guys FaceTime each other on their laptops, and we did it through Zoom. So I've never done that. That was the first time, and I figured I wanted to be a part of it because I like the script, the story about the one friend wanting to try to get money but not really saying what it's for, and so my character figures it out, and it's just like that back and forth between them. So that was something that I was interested in. I've never done it before, so that's another part of it that I was drawn to the script. I've never experienced anything close to what these characters in the script are dealing with. Damien having to deal with someone asking for money, and like I've been asked money, and all I've said was, "Nah, I don't have it for you," and it's like that was it. But I never gotten to the point where I had to tell someone how to use their money or what it is that they're doing wrong in terms of like Justin. I'm not, hey, you're gambling, you got to stop this, and trying to tell someone, you're doing wrong here, you need to fix yourself up. So I've never kind of had that moment with anybody, at least not with money. Maybe other things, other conversations that you have with people that you try to stir them into the right direction. But personally, I've never had to deal with that, and such as the situation of the film itself. I didn't face any challenges having to bring the character to life. Having done the reading with Justin, Jamie, who plays Justin, we kind of had to figure out how we're going to respond based off of our what we got in the script. And for me, when I read the script, I try to realize and figure out who the character is on paper as I'm rehearsing, because we did rehearsings, and then actually having to play it, and then versus whatever Miguel, the director, or any director says, it's like you follow any of the suggestions that they have. But I didn't have any challenges. Like, I'm pretty good at knowing who the character is in the story and realizing how that character should be portrayed. Sometimes it's accepted by the director and they'll go with it, or they may just have some minor changes in how you should probably react to something. But for the most part, it's fairly easy. I'm not saying I know what I'm doing, I'm the best out there, but it's kind of something that I'm aware as I read the script. I know who the characters are, especially my character, and then I go with it, because you're reading a story, and when you're reading and you see what's happening, you kind of get an idea of who these characters are and how they live their life. So yeah, I thought it was pretty easy. That's a tough one because that's not something that I think about a lot. I'm not a big fan of horror. I like horror. I'm just, as far as the genre goes, that's not my favorite genre. But if I had to give a quick five at least that I can think of off the back of my head, because I really like it. Number five, I'm going to have to go with the first. I'm gonna have to go with the first Chucky, Child's Play. Number four, I'm going to go with Drag Me to Hell. I really like Drag Me to Hell, Sam Raimi film. Number three, I will say I like Evil Dead a lot, another Sam Raimi film. The first, I like the whole franchise, but I'll just say the first one. Number two, I would say Scream. Yep, I like Scream, the first Scream. That's number two. If anything, that would probably be number one. But to be honest with you, I'm a big fan of the first A Nightmare of Elm Street. Not a big fan like that, but like it's something that it's always on my list for sure. A Nightmare on Elm Street. But I was thinking maybe Scream would be first. It's between Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street, but because of the idea of A Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm going to go with it as number one because you can't sleep without getting killed. That idea alone is terrifying. So yeah, that's my top 5 films for horror, the horror genre anyway.